This is Philip Moses?
Yes, just call me Moses.
How would you classify yourself? A commercial real estate broker?
Right.
You need to get into this real estate game. Frank, are you in the real estate game?
I actually just put in my application.
For what?
To be a broker. I don't have to.
To be a real estate broker?
No, I'm in a training. All I have to do is put in an application.
What the fuck are you talking about? Lawyers automatically get real estate broker license.
No testing.
How can I help you?
So,
You show me lumber?
I'll show you anything.
Well,
Anything.
I want to see how it goes in and out.
The lumber?
Sure. Not the lumber sitting, the
You
lumber
got the
moving.
wood? You want to see the wood go in and out?
Oh, just like the wood processing? We are running
That's saying.
Anyway,
I can't.
commercial real estate. We're here to talk about it because Wyrmwood's, we're gonna have to do something.
This is huge here. This is wonderful.
This is 100,000 square feet.
Yeah,
Let's go look. But this location, we have about 100 employees. Wow. We have about 50 employees in Myers.
This is all your work here.
Yes! And let me tell you how fucking expensive it was. We've spent probably, it's gotta be like $200,000 of electrical in this place. See, this is the thing. Commercial real estate, and this was a little bit of a mind fuck for me when I learned about it. The tenant does everything. We get very little from the commercial landlords. Like if you normally have a landlord and the roof leaks, you're like, hey, your roof is leaking, can you please fix it? The fucking electrical goes bad, this goes bad, that goes bad. If you have a landlord in a normal setting, they take care of it. In commercial, you're kind of on your fucking own. Why is that? Why is it in the commercial world?
Your security deposit, there's no care, there's no feeding, net, net, net.
What does that mean?
You're on your own. As is, where is, you pay for taxes, operating, utilities, repairs.
If we were to move to a new industrial property, you would not advise moving into an industrial property like this one.
I like this one. It's
Why
got
do you like this one?
concrete, steel, clear span 40 feet. The mills I work on in the past have been 12-foot columns, 12-foot ceilings, and wooden floors. And right between the wooden floors is what? The A word. That's how they used to build in the old days. So nobody can rip up floors because there's asbestos between the floors.
We actually, most of the complex is that. This building was made in the 80s. This building is not like the rest of the complex. So that area was built in the 1980s. This area,
I want to see. Here we go. Now we're home.
this was built, I don't know when this was built, but above this is, yeah, a wooden floor, wooden floor, wooden floor. Oh,
Wooden floor, asbestos wooden
Yeah.
floor.
you're saying this is not asbestos?
I'm not saying that at all. I can't warrant or represent.
Is this asbestos, Frank?
I don't think it is.
I'll give it a lick. Now we can talk business. Whoosh. Money. We rent roughly at this location 100,000 square feet. It's something like that. $5 a square foot. I can do math, kind of. $500,000 a year. That's roughly what we pay for rent. Our rent payment's really high.
Not for what you're getting, but yes, it's about to get crazy.
What is the advantages of building versus renting?
You get a clear span, you get to not worry about single pane windows, your insurance costs are less. But at the end of the day, apples to apples, are you not better off here?
I don't know, because when we moved here, I looked at a bunch of commercial properties. This honestly was, in my opinion, the best one given the rate. I'm actually very happy here. My only question is, should Wyrmwood pursue a build to suit?
And the quick answer is maybe. And we don't know that until we know the numbers. The hard costs are almost set in stone. The soft costs are where things go sideways.
So what are the hard costs?
Hard costs are going to be steel, concrete kicker wall, electricity.
The hard cost is literally to build the building.
That's right.
Would that include clearing the site, leveling the site, all that stuff, or are those soft?
No, that's site prep. Site prep is the granite, it's the wetlands, it's the zoning and planning, and utilities. Soft costs are going to be the actual financing, legal, accounting, engineering.
Okay, so here's like my two things. I'm looking at it and I'm like, hey, we are spending X number of hundreds of thousands of dollars on rent. If I'm paying X hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in rent, well, should I just go and build a building? Should I go and build my own house? Be a homeowner, right? You want to be a homeowner, not a renter.
There's 10 of these I want to show you. Sure. Holbrook, Avon, Bridgewater.
And these would be existing properties that are ready to buy or rent.
Right. There are some that are 50,000 feet on 30 acres.
Yep.
There are some that are actually movie theaters.
Yep.
Gone empty.
Yep.
And there's a Sam's Club.
Ooh. Sam's Club.
Sam became a mattress.
That's fine. Let's say we were gonna go and we're gonna do new construction. Let's use the Miles Standish site. Miles Standish, they've got an area, just to catch people up. Miles Standish is an industrial park in Taunton. And we're gonna build an equivalent type of facility as this. So it's just a very, very tall roof, basic, you know, manufacturing facility. How expensive is it per square foot to build one of those things?
Is your board?
Sure, yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Just don't erase Kelly.
Yeah, can't erase this guy.
An acre is 43,750. Keep that under your pillow and know it, learn it, be it. You can have 60% coverage. That's land, I'm sorry, that's pavement and building, unless there's a wetland in there. A lot of swampy, mushy, grassy stuff.
Gotcha.
Swamp maple, cat o' nine tails.
Sure. Yeah.
Might be dry as a bone. Take our botanist out there and he starts tagging, puts little red flags up. So back to, I'm getting off track. 40% is what you can build. That means that pad MSI is right now going for $27 a buildable foot. In Pooville, on Poo Drive, is only $9 a buildable foot. And site prep here might be $10 a foot. And over here, it's gonna be $25 a foot. SBA is gonna guarantee the last 30, right? 60 plus 30 equals 90. Might be worth it.
I want to add this up.
Add it up.
Let's add it up.
We got it. I didn't put it in the...
18 million
$18 million to build your own
to build a
$100,000.
brand new version of essentially what we have here.
And you own it.
We would own it, so then the mortgage payment, we're actually earning equity on the 18 million versus right now when I pay the landlord, I'm not getting any equity.
What is 5% of 15 million? 750,000 a year.
Okay.
Does that number sound familiar? Because it's what you're paying now.
Yeah, it's close. It almost is neutral, which makes me want to do it.
Unless if you take the $3 million and can invest it somewhere else in your operations to make yourself more money.
You're making, let's say you're making 25% on every dollar you invest. Are you going to get the same return here? Is the property going to go up 25% per year? Well, if you're Target or Walmart are out looking for a million feet, or Amazon, they don't own their real estate.
Most of the big commercial real estate tenants, the Amazons, the Walmarts, these big players, they are leasing. They're not buying to own.
Right. But you're a private company.
We can do whatever the hell we want.
That's right.
I'm a simple man. I'm simple. I'm just I don't like wasting money on rent. I'd rather own. And I understand why sophisticated players are like, oh, well, that 3 million, you could get a better rate of return investing that 3 million into whatever.
So you're making a multi-million-dollar investment. You could invest in literally anything while renting. Is that really the thing you want to own? A woodworking building?
I don't know.
Where does my woodwork card?
Am I dumb?
Little.
Real estate.
Yeah.
Real estate market. Buying and selling. Buildings. Land.
Sucks.
Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
I don't know. We are currently paying about $33,000 a month in rent.
Yeah.
That is what we pay for this location. And then Pennsylvania, we pay a different amount. It's less.
This building is suboptimal for us. Getting materials in, shipping product out, the loading docks, the fucking layout of the build, just everything about it, we're shoehorning in our facilities.
Yes, this area is suboptimal. Parking is major. There's no fucking parking here. The loading and unloading, we don't have a lot of docks. I'll say this place is pretty cheap. Sounds like a lot, $30-something thousand a month for
I'd have
rent.
expected way more than that.
It's pretty expensive though as well. Let's just say we go and get a mortgage for a multi-million-dollar facility. It's not going to be $33,000 a month.
If we were to build fresh, I'm not talking about an existing building. I'm talking
build to suit.
Build to suit. It is going to cost, I think it was between $100 and $120 per square foot.
So you either have a massive mortgage or you're locking up an incredible amount of equity.
My viewpoint is macroeconomic. You think inflation's gonna slow down? What do you think inflation's good for? Debtors. That's why the government loves it. That is actually the dynamic. Inflation destroys debt.
We don't want to lease then.
Okay, Wyrmwood right now, we have approximately $7 million in cash. And we have in debt, maybe $1 million of debt. It's we have 7 times as much cash as debt.
$7 million in liquid cash is a gigantic liability, especially in this climate.
Right now, we're gonna get the CPI print, which is the inflation index. So we're gonna see what inflation is today.
Yeah.
I think last month it was something like 8%. If inflation is running 8%, what's 8% of 7 million?
We lost $560,000 in value due to inflation.
Yes, just in terms of everything getting more expensive. Now, see, here's the thing. Inflation, it destroys cash and it destroys debt. Now, the thing is, if you have debt, you want it destroyed. You don't want to give debt, you want to have debt. If I have a 30-year mortgage, I have $1 million loan. I owe you $1 million.
Yeah.
And inflation's running 10%. I'm like, great, I'm getting a 10% off discount every single year I have the mortgage.
That's why you hear people like, oh, I bought my house for $20,000 in 1960 and now it's worth $2.8 million.
Yeah.
Like, that is what happened.
You want debt on assets that are going to be able to keep up with inflation.
Which is
right.
what all of our debt is in. Most of our debt is most of it's in machinery, but machinery for us are assets because a CNC makes us money.
Correct. I am pro loading up on debt because I think I think inflation is going to continue and we're upside down on that. Our exposure is backwards. We're high on cash, low on debt, which by the way is actually I think a more moral and better position for society and people to be in, and that is the problem with inflation. It flips everybody's decision making. It makes everybody turn into degenerate gamblers because the incentives get all fucked up.
Right, yeah.
If inflation is running 10%, you don't want to save your fucking money. You want to not have money. You want debt because then the inflation will destroy the debt if it's for an asset. It's all fucked up. All fucked up.
Where are we looking? That's my question. Massachusetts is not a super friendly place to manufacture things.
Well, let me think.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's definitely not the best.
We're either going to purchase this property or we are going to purchase a place to build a brand new building or we'll purchase another existing property. It's like you're either going to purchase an existing property either here or somewhere else or we're going to build a suit. It is a very, very complex, multifaceted decision-making process, which is why we're getting a real estate broker. Philip Moses, absolute lunatic.
Secret submarine drone. They send the submarines down 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
Remote control.
Yeah.
Absolute. I could not. I think he's going to be phenomenal.
Last name Moses, huh? That's interesting.
Yes.
Will lead us to the promised land.
How do you know Dale? Dale referred you to me.
He saved my bacon in Rhode Island about 5 years ago.
How?
Dale comes in one day, he does this to my house. You know what that is? The whole house started rocking.
Yeah.
Like this.
Sure.
So we lost our shirts, our pants, and we sold it to the Russians.
That's a
Russians.
no-no now. Don't do that now.
They had caviar. They needed to store caviar. They got that door open, and they put their caviar in the vault.